Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Rome 2 Siege action. We're here at Brundisium. We've got 3v3 for you here. This one has been sent in to us by Eric. And as always, let's go over the players on the field of battle, quickly go over army comps, and then get right into it. So, we have... Hold on one second. Hold on one second. All right, here we go. We have playing as Nabatea, Eric, playing as Gete is Billy T. Sherm, and then Seleucid is being commanded by, you guessed it, Starkiller 556. Attacking, we have over here Subie being commanded by Unknown 169257. And then way over here, we got Rome being commanded by Prince Alibaba himself, Aladdin S02, and then, or no, I'm sorry, Galatia is being commanded by Aladdin S02, and then Rome is being commanded by Posty Maloney. Yes. All right, so we'll go over the attackers first, and then go over the defenders, and we'll get right into it. So, Rome is bringing, we have some Praetorian Cav, Social Equites, General's Bodyguard, 4 Armored Legionaries there. We got some more Armored Legionaries, 2 Praetorian Guard. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, yep, 7. 7, 8 Armored Legionaries, 2 Praetorian Guard, and then we have, looks like, 3 units of Hastati. And then it appears, I'm guessing, yeah, just 3 Syrian archers. Galatia is rocking. We have 2 units of Noble Horse. We have 4 Syrian archers, so we got 6 over here between Rome and Galatia. 1 unit of Celtic skirmishers, and then looks like, oh no, oh boy, buddy, I'm not gonna have that ballista for very long. 1 unit of Galatian spears, and then the rest. Oh, pardon me. 2 Galatian nobles, and the rest is all Galatian legionnaires. So he might have a bit of a tough fight ahead of him. Swaby's rocking. We got some Noble Riders, Wodzan Spears, 2 units of Wodzan Spears, Swordmasters, Spear Wall. Then we got some Bloodsworn, Club Levy, and then Swordmasters. Nope, Berserkers, Swordmasters. So 2 Berserkers, lots of Swordmasters. No artillery over here. But Rome was generous enough to lend him 2 tortoises. Should always do that. If you're playing multiplayer and you're attacking and you can bring tortoises, offer to bring just all 9 if that's how many you can bring, depending on how many men you're bringing. And then divvy up 2 or 3 or 4 of them amongst your allies so that they can have the nice benefit of being able to knock down a wall without having to use artillery. But anyway, Seleucid's bringing. We have some Persian hoplites up in the front. Helman, Thurio spear, thorax swords, Thurio spears, thorax. Of course, we have Syrian heavy archers, 2 units of pikemen, mercenary Syrian armored elephants, a game of cav. We have, I think, 2 units of shield bearers, maybe just 1 actually. So unit of shield bearer, yeah, looks like just 1. And that's it for him. Yes, it is. And then we will go with Nabatea, Noble Cav. We have 2 Rakim Palace Guard, nasty unit. Hellenic Desert Cataphracts. We have 2 Nabatean Thorax Pikes. A bunch of Nabatean Axe Warriors. Ooh, yes. An onager. If you're wondering how they pulled this off, if I have explained this many times before, but hey, if you're new to this channel and to this game for that matter, the Desert Factions DLC, Grade of Assembly, if I remember correctly, I think this is how the story goes, forgot to write out the code for Nabatea, Kush, the Sicily, I think Saba as well, where they couldn't bring in artillery like this. So they forgot to get rid of that code. So only the Desert Factions DLC factions can bring artillery like this into the settlement. And let me tell you, I've on many occasions have done this, and oh boy, you can rack up some kills if you get them in the right spot. Then we got a bunch of Neptune, well, not a bunch, 4 Neptune heavy archers, Neptune swords, and of course, we also have some armored desert hoplites here. And that's Neptune swords and axe warriors are basically, I think, what he has going on. From what I can see. And then Gete is bringing, we have Dacian heavy bowmen. Yep, they're another pretty solid archer unit. Noble swords. We have some Falksmen. Let's see, armored spears, Falksmen. Unit of noble horse. And then I think the rest is just going to be, oh, we got some, that's right, they can get mercenary axe warriors. So we've got up here, yep, mercenary axe warriors. And then the rest is just going to be a bunch of noble swords. So they're also a pretty solid unit. Nothing to shake a stick at, especially since they get headhunt. Actually, they're definitely better than Galatian Legionaries. They're like Galatian Legionaries in steroids, kind of, aren't they? But anyway, 51 minutes, 43 seconds on the clock. Let's get it going. All right. So I think Subie's going to have a pretty bad time, especially since Seleucid does have Syrian armored elephants. And most of Subie's units aren't necessarily heavily armored, especially the Bloodsworn. Spears aren't too bad, and the Sword Masters, I believe, are pretty decently armored. Yeah, 80, but still. And then, where's he going with these guys? Oh, he's going to put them up. Okay. All right, that's respectable. I can respect that. It's going to take him forever to get them up here, and by that time, he could just move his units away. But then again, if they're hidden, then what's the point? So what he's trying to do here, what I'm assuming, is he's going to bring these towers up onto this hill, right? And then he's going to set them up like this, most likely, or even probably something like this as well. Because these towers have scorpions on top of them, so what a lot of people like to do, especially if they have they brought an attacking army that can vanguard deploy artillery units, siege equipment, they'll vanguard deploy the siege towers up here, and they'll let the scorpions on top fire into all these guys. But again, I don't know if they're going to be able to see these guys simply because they're behind buildings and stuff like that. They'll definitely be able to see like the Persian hoplites and maybe the Thorio spear over here, but yeah, I just don't know. And then let's see, Great Bastion Ballista is, didn't he have? Oh no, it was over here, wasn't it? Yes, here we go. Ooh, a little long. It's all right, he'll definitely get through there. Rome, however, is moving forward pretty damn rapidly too, and Galatia's just kind of sitting there. No fucking way, dude. No fucking way. How pissed are you? How pissed are you, Get, that this fucking happened? Unreal. This guy must have some type of sniper aim, man. For real. He managed to get one, but even still. Now it looks like he's trying to fire in the settlement. Maybe. Probably trying to go after the noble sword, since that's the only thing that he can see. I don't think he's definitely not trying to knock down this wall. It's pointless. But anyway, Rome is up at the walls. Let's see, Stati and armored legionaries gonna head on up there. Meanwhile, the gate is being battered down. So hopefully, for Rome's sake at least, they'll be able to neutralize this gate tower before he sends these guys in. But now Rome is being met with a hail of archer fire from the Nabatean heavy bows. And, yeah, I mean, Nabatea is nothing to shake a stick at. I know I used that analogy already once before. Guess what, folks? You're going to keep on hearing it. So yeah, so these guys are still hidden, so it's really just the Persian hoplites that are going to start to get shot at. If this guy can get his units in place. Club Levely managing to get the siege tower. Oh, okay. This could prove extremely fatal for Subie. Simply because he decided to bring all of his siege towers up here. Seleucid deciding that it'd be a better, and I don't blame him at all at this point, that it's a better idea to get rid of the one tortoise. Because if you didn't know, using your artillery, your wall artillery, to destroy a tortoise uses up the majority of... Oh man, he's just fucking ripping through this club levy. Ends up using the majority of the ammunition for the wall artillery, so you don't really have much left. You can see that he stopped firing. He only got 33 kills. But I mean, now Subie is forced to deal with only 2 openings. Okay, so in reality, if Seleucid really wanted to, he could shift all these troops. And now Subie has made the fatal error of only having 2 breach points to go through, not having any, being able to support any troops by going up on the wall. So that's going to be a tough fight. Calmed up. Ooh! Yeah, and these guys didn't get knocked, so they're going to start taking damage from that oil. And, oh man, 61 guys left. They're going to be gone. It's like the first time that you'll ever see Persian hoplites actually do well against a unit, but it's only because they're getting help. So it looks like he's sending up some Bloodsworn to back up the club levy. Honestly, they did manage to get in far enough to start to neutralize the gate. And now this unit of club levy is also going to be able to charge in, but they'll get pretty thrashed by the thorax swords. Meanwhile, up here, are they actually losing units from... I feel like he's moving these guys around too much and they're not going to do anything. It doesn't sound like they're all firing either. Some of them might have used up all their ammo. Anyway, back over here. Sorry, getting distracted. Rome has managed to knock down 2 breaches, 2 towers up in the wall, though it looks... No! No, he didn't. He either got absolutely... Yeah, he did, actually. Fucking got just absolutely wrecked by Nabatea over here. Combined arms of arrows and javelins just thrashed these units up here. I think armored legionaries, right? No, some Astati. It looks like there might be 1 or 2 armored legionaries in there. I don't know. No, I think that's all Astati. But another unit of Astati getting sent in against some Nabatean swordsmen. And yeah, they're just not gonna have a good time. Yeah, I mean, the armored desert hoplites obviously are definitely better. Stats are good, but these guys are just getting thwarted. Look at this. Nice jabby shots into the sides. These guys. Let's see if I can get a good shot of them throwing. Come on, bud. Throw him. Oh! One guy had 1 javelin left. Goddamn. Alright. Galatia finally moving up, knocking down some walls. Kind of fucked himself there a little bit. Oh man, yeah, he really fucked himself there a lot, didn't he? So now I would have knocked down this wall, maybe? I'm not sure. Axe Warriors up on the walls, taking on some Galatian legionaries. We do have... Oh, yes. Yes! Firing in. Stadi's starting to break. It was worth a shot. I mean, it's a full unit, and they're already breaking. Oh, no, it wasn't. But, oh, we send in the Praetorians already. Wow, dude. That's not... Yep, and he's just going to fire into this Praetorian unit. Now, he is going to get some friendly fire on his swordsman, but it's worth getting rid of these Praetorian guard. Ooh, down to 94 guys, and they only have 20 kills. That's a complete and utter waste of ammo. Or of a unit. Meanwhile, Galatia is in, taking on some Axe Warriors. Legionaries will probably do pretty good, I would imagine, against them. Let's take a look at the stats real quick. 35, 26, 50, and 65 for the Axe Warriors, and then 40, 40, 65, and 75. I think it would really come down to melee defense, though, and it seems like, yeah, the Legionaries definitely have it. So, but the Axe Warriors will probably stand for a little bit and give these guys a run for their money. Let's see if these guys actually fell back. Meanwhile, way back over here, Subie is still Wow. Alright. Yeah, Subie's gonna... I think Subie's gonna cost these guys something serious. And again, you know, he is. This is what he has to work with: is two openings. What does he have? He has this Kimberly Bowman at least. So I mean, you know, Slusa just has to stuff these, and then he'll be fine. It doesn't matter how many guys he sends into the breach to try and make his way through. Because, you know, let's see, what is this? Sword Masters? They're going to get stuck behind. Maybe a handful of Sword Masters will filter their way through to the front lines and get into the mix with the Thorax Swords and Thorio Spears. But the majority of them are going to be stuck in the back. And they're not going to do much. Unless, of course, this guy decides to start pushing through. Back over here, Rome is really trying his damnedest. Let's see, where's this one corner? Down to 30 men, 88 kills. Tired, losing decisively. This unit, a Praetorian Guard, 151. 22 kills, but yeah, they're just getting focused. Getting focused down immediately. And of course, why wouldn't you? It's, you know, it's a high-tier unit that's being sent in early on. Why wouldn't that be the case? Be the case? Be the case. Dismounted his artillery already. What did they only got 26 kills. I don't know what he was going after exactly. But Getse doing a pretty good job of holding back Galatia at the moment. Axe Warriors up on the walls. And hand-to-hand combat with these Galatian Legionnaires again. Yeah, they're going to win, but again, it's just holding them up, you know? Otherwise, the Galatian Legionnaires are going to trudge their way all the way along here and then bloop, come right around. Ooh, they're being aggressive over here, too. Neptune Thorax Pike's actually getting sent in. But, let's see. Yeah, it's, Syrian archers from Rome are getting beat the fuck out. Yeah, Rome is just... I don't know that Rome is... I think Rome's a newer player. Because basically all of his archers are gone. And, I mean... Galatia's archers are way in the back. So the pikes are going to have a field day up here. I mean, the only thing that they have to worry about is the gatehouse here and the towers. But even still. And these guys have armor 207. Wow. All right. Nice. So definitely got their money's worth there. Monitor unit up to 176 kills. Oh, looks like he's out of ammo. No, maybe not. He might have a couple rounds left. But so far, Rome is, of all intents and purposes, Rome doesn't exist anymore. I mean, they don't have a lot left. Ooh, Hellenic Desert Cab getting sent in. Gonna get a nice charge in on these armored, or Stati and armored hoplites. Praetorian Cab being sent in, but I don't know what they're gonna be able to do. I mean, they're charging into the rear of their own men, so they're not really gonna get that much of a charge off. Meanwhile, back over here, Subie is still desperately trying just do anything. Pikes have been brought forward because the Cimbri Bowmen are just not a threat to the pikes. Subie's not supporting his initial advance at all with his archers, and that's going to be proved to end up being extremely fatal. I mean, these pikes are just going to have a field day. Up to 32, let's see, they're up to 12, and they're just going to do their thing. They're going to poke away, and Subie's just going to melt to them. And meanwhile, look at that. Smart Sluice is going after the Cimbri Bowwomen, trying to get rid of them. They're lightly armored, so when they get hit by arrow fire, it's a punch. It's a gut punch. But yeah, Subie definitely does not have an easy task ahead of him. And, you know, he did to himself. He purposely stuck his foot in the bear trap. I mean, by putting all these towers up here, I can understand why he did it, why he thought that this would be a good idea. But again, unless you have Vanguard deployable troops that can move these towers before the match starts up onto this hill, wasting all that time by bringing them up here, by dragging them all the way up here, it's not worth it. Not worth it in the least bit. Meanwhile, back up here, Rakim Palace Guard have been brought forward to stem the tide of Rome's advance, and looks like Rome's going to try and oh no, they own it, they got it. But I mean,
as you command.
It looks like the one Praetorian Guard unit is gone. Yep, one Praetorian Guard is already gone. He has one unit of pretty fresh armored legionaries left, and then oh, maybe two, and then a pretty fresh unit of Praetorian Guard. But as soon as they hit the wall of these Rakim Palace Guard, it's going to be all over. Because you throw these guys in shield screen, they ain't going anywhere because their melee defense just jumps up to absurd heights. Meanwhile, let's see, 196 kills for these Neptune heavy archers, and they're just here. Getting shot at, I think maybe. I'm not sure what he's firing at, actually. Honestly, it'd probably not be a bad idea if he had his Syrians over here more, and he was firing into this mass. Because these Axe Warriors, and especially the Thracian Warriors, not that they're in here, the Axe Warriors don't have, I mean, their armor is 65, but it's not as good as like the noble swords, and again, you're going to be firing kind of into the back of them a little bit. So look at this, some Galatian legionaries starting to break. Galatia's sending some legionaries up to deal with these Axe Warriors, so they're not capturing this tower. But I mean, if he had, hypothetically speaking, if he did have some decent heavy bowmen up here, he could fire into the back of these Galatian legionaries. I mean, it wouldn't help these Axe Warriors at all. They would still lose, but at least be able to shoot them in the back and get some nice juicy kills. Hellenic and Desert Cataphracts getting sent in, charging into, getting a nice charge off from this Praetorian Guard, actually, and even riding past, getting into the auxiliary Syrian archers who have been triple bronze chevron. You know how I feel about that. Don't do it. It's a waste of money unless you absolutely have to do it. Meanwhile, over here, yeah, Subie's just... Subie's banging on the door. It's that meme with Eric Andre, where he's holding on to the gate and he's screaming, "Let me in, let me in." That's what's happening right here. That's what's fucking going on with Subie. They're trying desperately to get in here, and it's just not... It's not going to pay off. Honestly, I mean, this is... And for anybody, of course, this is best case scenario. 2 breach points, and you don't have to use... You know, you're not spreading out all of your units all over the place to try and cover all your bases. I think he also would have been better off if he had taken this and knocked down this wall. Granted, you know, he still would have gotten hot oil dumped on him and shit, but to create just a little bit more pressure for Seleucid by attacking this wall and this causeway here, that would have at least made Seleucid keep some troops over here to try and stem the tide here. But because he did it right next to each other, it's just this nice little pocket that's not tough or difficult to defend, especially since Subie's not supporting his troops with arrow fire in any way, shape, or form. So again, these pikes are just going to have a field day. 65 kills down to 153 men, and this unit's down to 154, and they already have 109. And I will guarantee you that they will continue to rack up kills and barely lose anybody. Even though they are exhausted, they'll still just absolutely decimate those Subie units. Rome, meanwhile, is taking on some Rakim Palace Guard. These armored legionaries definitely have a fight ahead of them. And the Rakim Palace Guard is losing. They should be in shield screen, though, just to increase their melee defense. And then, yeah, you got the Praetorian Guard and armored legionaries going up against these guys as well. Battle Rhythm was popped. So that means he should have, yeah, second win. These guys aren't tired. They are losing. Ooh, did he find a gap? Did he find a gap, or did he push through? There is a gap. It's so fucking tiny, though. I mean, like, you can see that this is like where this unit of Rakim Palace Guard ends, and then this one. So you can see that box that was just there. There was a little bit of a gap, but for a 100-man unit of Praetorian Guard to filter through there. I don't know. That feels a little iffy for me. But now he's exposed his rear, and at this point, it's just cavalry charge, hammer and anvil, back and forth. I mean, yeah, these guys are losing, but still, this would be a good time to send these elephants in, actually. But Galatia has kind of all but been stopped, kind of. They're not really moving forward anymore. Rome is really the only one who's being the most aggressive. And he paid for it, unfortunately, because his allies weren't really... I mean, Galatia still has, let's see, not including the archers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 units, 9 pretty fresh units of troops to use. Rome is basically, like, done for. Socialite Equites got fucking demolished. These archers aren't doing anything. They're not firing at anyone. And then Subie over here is just, still banging on the door. Finally, he's bringing his archers around, but it's... I don't know, it's too little too late. Shield bearers being brought up. Might be a good time to pull the pikes out. Just for the time being, at least. Persian hoplites are still alive, which is hilarious and amazing to me. Thurio spears still hanging out. Pardon me. But yeah, I mean, hey, it might not even... another decent idea might be to get these hillmen up on this ledge over here and then face them this way on the wall. And then they can throw their javelins down into the back of these, the spear wall, the sword masters, just for a little added insult to injury, you know what I mean? He did manage... Oh no, it's the Thurio spears, yeah. Are they throwing shit? No, but they can. They can definitely throw stuff if they need to. Meanwhile, elephants are over here, ready for the inevitability of Rome pressing forward. And Galatia, too, for that matter. Nabatea is spent for the most part. Hakeem Palace Guard still alive, 66 men left, and he still does have both of his Nabatean thorax pikes, of course. So he'll still be able to utilize them, and he does have a unit of archers left. 145 kills, no ammo left, but good for fodder if you so need it. Meanwhile, Getae is also doing their damnedest. Galatian legionaries, how did they get like that? Did he pull through? Is that what happened? Yeah, these guys are just going to get charged over and over and over again. So these Galatian legionaries are pretty fucked. Meanwhile, over here, he's still not doing anything with his archers. These guys aren't going to fire a single shot. And he's going to lose. Well, whatever. What are you going to do? Seleucid firing at the... I mean, why wouldn't you? He's not offering any type of resistance. They have the range, too. Both of these units could fire at the Assyrian archers. And they could win. Even though they're on... Look at this. Javelins thrown up at the Assyrian archers. They're not going to get any kills. Man. Sometimes you get lucky and you have really good battles that are back and forth, and they're good, and they're tactical, and they're fun. And then sometimes you get to waffle stomp people. Sometimes you just get to absolutely dominate your opponent. All right? Now, admittedly, over here, I feel like they're having a little bit of a difficult time. Not a lot. Mostly because Galatia is not being that aggressive in the least bit. Rome, super aggressive, and that did, Nabatea did lose a bunch of his troops. But, I mean, armored legionaries against Nabatean swords and axe warriors. It's not a fair... I guess it's not a fair fight, but it's a good trade. It's a great trade. Think of how much money armored legionaries cost as compared to Nabatean swords, Nabatean axe warriors, even armored desert hoplites. All right, Nabatea managed a cost-effective battle, got the most out of his troops, and while he doesn't have much left, look what he did to Rome. Rome has nothing. One of the most, if not the most powerful factions in the game got crumpled by Nabatea, who is arguably usually like a mid-tier faction to play as, if the, you know, depending on what the funds are. So, you know, there are no bad factions in this game. I know that there, you know, people, oh, this faction sucks, that faction sucks, whatever. Nope, not true. Not true. It's how you use them. It's always about how you use them, right? That's how it's always going to be. Pikes, 147. Persian Hoplite's still alive. 33 kills. Go get it, guy. 34! Woo! I think that's the most that I've ever seen any Persian Hoplite get. New challenge. New challenge. Break 100 kills with Persian Hoplites. Can you do it? No, I'm just kidding. Unless you want to. 154 for these pikemen. So this is doing a great job. And look, oh my god. Now it seems like he's finally realized that he screwed up. So now he's going to bring... This is a lost cause. There's 26 minutes left. It's going to take 26 minutes for these towers to get over there. Like, stop. Stop, dude. And he keeps falling back his archer. Like, he's playing too much of a cautious game here. And he played that game from the beginning, and it cost him. It cost him the match, unfortunately. I mean, had he had brought these towers over here to assault the walls and land man on the walls, I'm not sure that Seleucid would have focused fire on the tortoise. He might have been taking shots at any of these units, the free units. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's go back over here. Rome kind of just taking their time, not really doing much of anything. I mean, they don't have much left. What are they doing over here, actually? Are they waiting for Subie to do something? Because if they're waiting for Subie to do something, they're going to be waiting 25 minutes and 4 seconds. Speaking of which, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that cool stuff. Helps out the channel. Of course, I appreciate it as well. And, of course, don't forget to check out the links in the description below. Twitter, Discord, and Twitch. And, as always, if you have replays from Rome 2 of your own that you would like to see up on the silver screen, that is YouTube. Hop on in my Discord server and drop the replays in there, and I'll get to them in a timely manner. So, Syrian armored elephants just waiting. Just waiting. And that's probably why he has the Galatian nobleman over here, just in case. But yeah. They're definitely getting held up. I mean, Galatia doesn't really, at this point now, Galatia doesn't have much of anything left. He's even sent some of these Syrians up on the wall. 81 kills. I don't know if they have any ammo left. Galatian spears winning decisively against the armored spears. How many? Armor's 45. What's their armor? 74. Well, they do have the tower as well, aiding them, so. Gette's going to have to be careful about the possibility of these Galatian spears coming around and attacking the rear, but then he'll run into these noble swords, and that'll be the end of it. And yeah, Rome's just kind of hanging out. Not sure. Do these guys have any ammo left? Yeah, they...
Aim low! Aim low! Get them dead!
They all have ammo still. They all have plenty of ammo, which, again, I don't know why they're not over here, like, supporting. They should be supporting. Rome's moving forward. Yeah, this is definitely the time to send in the elephants, because they're so far away from any type of archer fire. that you wouldn't have to worry about them getting attacked. Even the spears, Galatian noblemen. There we go. Send them on in. Let's check over here real quick on the situation. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get him on the wall. These 2 units of berserkers will tear through these Thorio spears. What are you doing? I just don't understand. Sort like, he's not getting in here. And he's not getting in here solely because these pikes are here and they don't have to do anything, just except sit there and hold their 16-foot-long pole out and pokey people. That's all they have to do. And now Subie got his archers a little bit closer and started firing.
Advance at speed!
We might see something a little bit different.
Forward! Advance at speed!
Pachyderm's going at it. We need to get some shots over here before I forget.
Attack them! Which one of you peasants did that?
It's pretty good. Pretty cool with the clouds and stuff. It's like, you know, super artistic and stuff, man, you know? Not a lot of people get it when they look at it. They like try and understand what it is, but I just tell them, hey man, just accept it for what it is. It's my yuppie art enthusiast impersonation. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talks. Just look at the pile of bodies here, man. Like if the game had like real life physics, like they'd be like slipping and falling, rolling ankles and shit. Like, go back just a wee bit. Maybe like that. That looks pretty good. So yeah, Seleucid continuing to waffle stomp Subie. Rome foolishly charging in on the Nabatean noble cav. I got news for you, bud. It's not going to go the way you think. Yeah, Rome's done for, and Galatia, it appears, is just given up entirely. So for this settlement, victory point location is either here or here. It's one or the other. We're not entirely sure because the replays don't allow you to see what the flags say, which I think is stupid. Well, you know, I wonder if you could change that in the script actually of the game, because that's what you have to do to get the map marker stuff, is change the script in the files. So yeah, I wonder if you can change the script and it'll tell you what is the victory point location. Something to look into. That I'll probably forget about later on and then never look into it because of who I am as a person. So Galatia just kind of turtled up, not really making any... I mean, what is he going to do? There's not much that he can do, right? I mean, yeah, Nabatea is like pretty much gone for, but I mean, he still has 2 units of pikes, and pikes are pikes, man. It does, you know what I mean? Fucking, whether they're levy pikes or foot companion, pikes are pikes, and they're fucking scary. So, but he still has 3 units of archers. These are the levies, right? Or the skirmishers. Yeah, these guys are out of ammo. How many kills? 87. Not bad for skirmishers. Those are the javelin guys. But yeah, he has 3 units of Syrian archers that could be used fucking literally anywhere.
Move!
I mean, I would get these Syrians off the wall and move them up and start firing at these pikes, I think. But then you got to worry about Dacian heavy bowmen. Well, maybe you don't. Out of ammo. They still have some ammo. 105 kills. Where is his other 2 units? 97. They definitely have ammo left, and then I guess his 3rd or 4th unit, I should say, rather, is Gunzo. He's finally getting guys off the wall. Looks like he's going to move it forward and maybe start firing at these pikes. These navigating through our spikes moving forward. They are hidden, so hopefully they'll be able to stay hidden for long enough they can get over here and start engaging these Galatian noblemen. Meanwhile, over here, Sluice is just, yeah, I mean, absolutely wrecking these dudes. And still, the bowwomen aren't doing anything. I'm not saying, like, he would not, there's no way that he would have won this. Like, in any sense of the word, there's no winning this when you have 2 breach points. And then you decide to bring these towers over and then not use them. Like, you wasted all of that time bringing 2 towers over, and then you didn't send them up on the wall in any shape or form. Like, what was the point? Why did you bring them over here? Why did you waste the time if you weren't gonna land your guys on the wall to create a distraction, diversion? Look at that. Look at that. It's like I'm fucking psychic or something. Yeah, these guys are done for. He doesn't want to come in anymore. Like, I don't blame him. Like, do you have any idea? Like, it's so demoralizing for, you know, for an attacking faction or the attacker to try and break your way through, and then you're just getting stomped. But again, he did it to himself by just taking his sweet ass time and moving all those towers over there. Which is why. So, pikes have been not reintroduced, but sent into the fight against these Galatian swordsmen. We've got some Keen Palace Guard retaking this tower. This should probably, I'm assuming, let's see. Here is its sphere of influence, and oh yeah, it'll definitely start firing at these Galatian noblemen. Might even be able to get some of the Syrians that are up here as well. These pikes are going to start taking some shots for sure, especially from the tower, the gatehouse, and these archers. So they'll be in it for a little bit, but not too much longer. Honestly, maybe. Yeah, no, there's no guy. I was gonna say that maybe you could be slick and come way around, but then you're going so far out and then coming back around to get up here. So, oh no, they're getting shot at. I know he's just trying to be aggressive, but I think I would have just held him back. Unfortunately, these guys aren't going to last much longer. I mean, they'll do some pretty good work against these guys, but it looks like they're possibly just focusing down these guys. So again, they're going to be gone soon, but at least that's giving Nabatea the chance to do some work against these Galatian nobles. And they are losing, so that's good. And there we go. Looks like he was trying to get out there, and then he got hung up on the nobles. Elephants moving away. Yeah, and look at the archers finally getting sent up, and now they're firing. It's too late. There's no point. Like, I mean, they're getting focused down. I think he had another cab unit. That cab unit's gone. Honestly, like, I think I would get my general up here and just be super fucking aggressive to get rid of these 2 swordmasters and berserkers. And once they were gone, just fucking charge my general out and try and get rid of these guys. But yeah, Subie just really handled it poorly. Yeah, there goes the pikes. General over here getting involved with some noble horse. They are losing. Nabatea is pretty much out of the game. That's okay, because, I mean, he fucking held back Rome by himself. He really made Rome, like, he costed Rome so much. Gete, meanwhile, is falling back, taking some heavy casualties. He still has quite a few units left, however. Ooh, pardon me. Oh man, I'm tired. That's what I get for staying up 4 nights in a row. And when I say stay up late, I mean like I'm staying up to like 10:30. And I'm like, oh man, 11:30, 12 the latest. And I'm like, oh fuck, I'm tired. But meanwhile, when I was younger, I could stay up like, yeah, let's stay up to fucking 2, 3 in the morning gaming. Can't do that no more. Ugh. What I wouldn't give to have my younger self's body again. Let's see. Pikemen finally getting sent off the field of battle because probably they were getting shot at by archers. 347 kills. Love to see it. This unit up to 291. Thurio spears starting to break. Well, you know who hasn't broken yet? Motherfucking Persian hoplites. Oh, it's hilarious. So fucking good. So yeah, Pikes broke, but they came back. We might be able to send them back in there again if he really wants to. Let them just catch their breath. You take a Mountain Dew? You take a Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. Sorry. Admittedly, I am a tad bit delirious. And now looks like he's moving his Kimberly Bowman, or like, I don't know. What do you think you're going to actually accomplish here? Because once your infantry units are gone, I'm telling you right now, Seleucid's sallying out and chasing your ass down, dude. Your archers, gone. Your general, gone. His hair, whack. His shoes, whack.
Follow me quickly now!
Galatia is now just kind of roving around, looking for what? I'm not sure. This tower should, yep, and is firing. I mean, literally at this point, I feel like Galatia and Nabatea are just basically waiting for Seleucid to get done. At this point, I feel like you could at least send maybe, you know, this unit of thorax swords, maybe some a unit or two of archers if they still have some ammo over here. And God, like, what are you doing, man? Like, he's moving around too much, and like Seleucid's just like, yeah, you can move. I'm gonna shoot you, but you can move. I'm gonna shoot you while you move, and then you're gonna regret every second of it. And how many shots are you actually gonna get off, dude, before your bowmen get routed? Not a lot. Meanwhile, oh, I hope these guys are out of ammo. 101, 149, 146. Yeah, I mean, they probably were. But yeah, they're gonna get routed. But then these two units of Noble Horde. Wait. Oh, okay. In general, if he could manage to, no, yeah, they're gone. Ooh, getting some good jabby fire in there though. Good jabby fire by the Noble Sword Gem. Definitely took out a handful of those cab units. Got the Thorax Spike just hiding in the corner over here. Please don't notice me, senpai. But yeah, let's see. These guys do still have ammo. Now, they still have a decent amount of guys too, so that's big. Lucky that they managed to react quickly to that and send away the Noble Horse from Galatia so we can save those bow units. And yeah, Swabie's all but done for. Not much left. I mean, honestly, after he gets rid of these last 4 units, I would just pick up my whole army and leave and turn around. Because what is one cab unit going to do? Nothing. You know what I mean? Even if he charges into the rear of some, you know, like, I would say even the Persian hoplites could deal with them. 291 for the pikeman unit. Persian hoplites, down to 63 guys, 35 kills. It's amazing that they've been in combat. Oh, no, they're not in combat, actually, but, you know. Woods and Spears, 3 kills, 151 guys left. Swordmasters, only 96 kills. And these Berserkers? No, Berserkers are done for, actually. Wow. So, yeah, looks like, yep, reinforcements are getting sent along the way. 145 kills for this elephant unit. Really, the only thing that the only thing that the Jesus Christ Syrian armored elephants have to worry about is the Syrians. Ooh, pardon me. From Galatia, but the one unit is out of ammo. They just got sent down. This unit, however, or no, this is the, no, that's the Syrian archers. Oh, okay. So these guys still have ammo, but getting focused down by those Dacian heavy bowmen, and if he's not careful, then he's going to end up losing these guys. And it doesn't look like he is aware of the fact that he is getting shot at, so he's not responding in kind. Cav taking on these thorax pikes. They'll probably initially have lost like 1 or 2 guys, but yeah, these pikes are done for. But while this tower is getting neutralized, they are going to end up losing some men. I mean, these things are like fucking machine guns, you know, so you have to lose the pikes. But he still is his general, so that counts for something. 16 guys left, 95 kills. I'm sure that he'll get these guys in somewhere to use them. Meanwhile, back over here, Subie. I mean, they're still putting up somewhat of a fight. These 32 bowwomen are firing away at what I don't know, but. 6 minutes well, 6 minutes left. Noble horse riding around. Looks like they're going to try and get into something here. What? Not sure. Maybe he'll ride out? No. I feel like maybe that's what they thought was going to happen. And they changed their mind. What is this? Oh, yeah, no. Getting chased by some Galatian spears. Do have counter cap tactics, but so yeah, it's a bit of a stalemate over here. They're definitely waiting for Seleucid to get done, or at least for his reserves to get over here. I mean, Subie doesn't have much left, but still. Pikemen going back up, gonna get some more kills. Take on. How are these shield bearers getting beat up? By the woods and spears? Or maybe it's just the archer fire. Yeah. $55 kills. But these guys out. Yep. Alright. Finally, Swordmaster starting to break. That just leaves the Woods End Spears over here and over here as well. They are losing decisively. I mean, they're sticking around though. They have some staying power. I will give them that. But hopefully he'll be able to get rid of these guys pretty quickly and then be able to wrap everything up pretty nicely, you know? Wow. It dismounted his general so he could retake the tower. That is dedication if I have ever saw it. Let's see, these archers, out of ammo. So they will probably, look at that. Did he just debate these guys? Is that what just happened? Because that's what it seems like. They're going to charge in after the Syrian. Yeah, they thought twice about it. Getae charging forward, a depleted unit of noble swords. They're going to go after the Celtic skirmishers. Celtic skirmishers turning right around. They're going to duke it out. I think the noble swords will have this. Yeah, there it is. But they are getting shot at by the arrow tower. Probably lose guys in the process, but then he's going to have the spear nobles to deal with. Cav is still there, so he can remount his cavalry if he wants to. And then we got, let's see, noble horse, wooden forward. Yeah, they're trying to get a charge off. Yeah, and Galatia really just boxed up over here. I mean, I guess he thought that was his best bet, but I mean, there's a time limit. Like, honestly, the defenders don't have to do shit. Like, they can retreat entirely to the, pardon me, to the capture, to the victory point, and just wait. If Galatia's going to play a waiting game. Now we got Syrian Archer v Syrian Archer. Team's going to look at this. Look at this. Climbing up the enemy's tower to get on the walls so we can engage these Syrian archers. Elephants are now in the mix. They're going to start stomping the shit out of people. And hopefully they have gone out of control, but hopefully they'll go out of control that way. And there you go. Syrian archers have been silenced. Oh no, they're coming back the other way. That's not good. Oh, there we go. There we go. Turn them around and charge them back in there. And these elephants are going to just absolutely decimate those guys. Meanwhile, back over here. Yep, Subie's done for. General got sent in. Looks like he pulled through, actually. So, I guess maybe a bit of a salty person. And pulled through with his cav. At least that's what I'm guessing. But Subie is done for. And, yep, now we're getting some mass routing. Mass routing. That's going to be it. Falksman finishing up. Noble horse along with some noble swords. Elephant's coming in to get one last fucking fuck you. Good battle. Very good battle. Yeah, so it's basically over. Could you imagine if, like, Subie managed to pull something off? I know it wouldn't happen, but it'd be funny. So yeah, those guys are fucked. Galatia is done for. These guys are going to be rather soon. Get on in there. They're gone, and then, yep, starting to break some more. And that's it. Woo! What a fight. All right. Eric, 2,402 kills, 110 for his general, 182 for the onager, 157 for the Hellenic Desert Cataphracts, 202, 215, 165, and 196 for the 19 heavy archers, 107 and 100 for the Armored Desert Hoplites, 56 for the Axe Warriors, 102, 108, 94, 72, 79, and 159 for the Swordsmen, 46 and 66 for the Pikes, and then the Rakeem Palace Guard, 99 and 87. Billy T. Sherman with 1,698 kills, 41 for his general, 59 for the Noble Horse, 120, 117, 144, 152 for the Archers, 14 and 117 for the Armored Spears, 33 and 62 for the Falksmen, 51, 76, 93, and 45 for the Axe Warriors, and then 17, 166, 156, 67, 168 for the Noble Swords. Star Killer 556, 2,743 kills, getting the most out of everybody. 1 for the Gamma Cav, 0 for the Shield Bearers, 432 for the Armored Syrian Mercenary Syrian Armored Elephants. Jesus, how do you talk? 150, 190. God damn it! Am I dyslexic? Shit, I can't fucking. Sally sells she shells by the seashore. Fuck. 195, 152, 178, 126 for the Syrians, 77 and 61 for the 30 Spears, 320 and 356 for the Pikes. 163, 99, 83, 31, 187, 142, 0 for the Thorax Swords, 42 for the Persian Hoplites, and then 38 for the Helmet. Unknown 16925, 1,413, 157 for his gen, 16, 26, 35, and 64. Again, he, didn't support, and he might be a new player, so if by chance you are watching this, please take what I was listening to or talking about on your playstyle with a grain of salt and take it to heart. And don't feel bad either if you are new, because everyone sucks in the beginning. 35 and 46 for the Berserkers, 51 for the Bloodsworn, 7 and 9 for the Club Levy, 43 and 40 for the Spear Wall, 82, 77, 122, 175, and 14, and 109 for the Swordmasters, and 101 and 104 for the Wotan Spears. Aladdin SO2, 2,526, 117 for his Gen, 28 for the Ballista, 195 for the Noble Horse, 94, 83, 108, and 126 for his range units, 248, 177, 169. Nice. 275, 88, 202, 149, 141, 88, and 52 for the Galatian Legionaries, 82 and 35 Galatian Noblemen, and then 69, nice, for the Galatian Spears. And then Posty Maloney, oh bud, 1,609 kills, 3 for his Gen, 56 and 15 for the Praetorian Cav and Social Actates, 6, 18, and 64 for the Syrian. 111, 174, 255, 246, 28, 165, 0, and 14 for the Armed Legionaries, 34, 31, 33, and 1 for the Stati, and then 94, 161 for the Praetorians. I mean, his Armored Legionaries did good, but this fucking Onager just hammering away did not help his cause at all. Oh, man. Well, guys, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. And yeah, with that being said, have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, night, whatever time of day it is, wherever you are while you're watching. Just have a good one. Peace out, guys.